Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. We've got Richmond facing the home team. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And it's Richmond to start out. Here's the starting group for Richmond. They've got Harris. Turner is out there with Morant. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Harris passes to Connaughton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Justice Winslow. Richmond shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. First one falls for him. And so he hits both. Here's Beverly. Parker outside.
Now Parker has the ability to keep defenders off balance by mixing speeds. Nice job there.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. That's off as well, so he misses both. And it's Harris with the ball for Richmond. Connaughton kicks to Morant. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Count that one.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Winslow dishes to Beverly. Ayton against Turner. Here's Parker. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
The defense is there, but Jabari Parker has the uncanny ability to adjust.
Pass to Morant. Got a hand on it. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Beverly. Pass to Ayton. Here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. On the wing, Winslow. And the pass to Beverly. There's the 3. Rebounded by Richmond. Here's Connaughton. Feeds it to Turner. On the wing, Harris. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Richmond ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Richmond so far. Guys?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Setting the floor for Richmond. Bradley is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Now Brewer. On the wing, Holiday. A floater, and the rejection by Udo. And that's out of bounds. Richmond will retain possession. Here's Holiday, down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for Richmond. McCollum kicks to Niang. Nunn passes to McCollum. 1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Niang. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside Holiday. Lopez against Bradley. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Inside. That one's good, and the Richmond lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Lopez.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living, Kevin.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday looking over the floor. Right side, Portis. It's rebounded by Udo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Richmond leads by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Beverly with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Parker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Green. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Shot clock at 2. Green fires from way outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Richmond. A 2-point game. Harris. Count that bucket. Harris has got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Ayton, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
So it's Richmond now. Here's Morant. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
And Beverly kicks to Parker. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Beverly. Makes it off the glass. Beverly's got his first 2 points.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Morant. Here's Pascal. 4 on the clock. Here's Harris. That shot misses. And here's Beverly. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Richmond ahead, leading by just 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen to Coach Brett Brown.
This is what we said, though. It's exactly.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Setting the floor for Richmond, we've got Morant. Bobby Portis out there with Harris. Then there's Bradley, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And so here's the home team, trailing by 2. Now here's McCollum. Over Holiday. McCollum, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Harris finds Portis, and it's Ayton with the rebound. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. Nunn passes to McCollum, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love, Greg, is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Harris. No good from 11 feet. Harris has gone 1 of 4 so far. To the inside. Yes!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They trail by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to hear what Richmond's coach was going over with his guys. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Morant. And he can't bank that one in. And now we've got the intentional foul. And so the timeout by Brett Brown here.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
24 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Timeout called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Harris dishes to Turner. Out left to the wing. Here's Connaughton. Connects from downtown.
Timeout.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And so the timeout by Brett Brown here. Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaking.
And throughout his career, Beverly has remained a pest, an aggressive defender that no one likes having him guard.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Connaughton. Can't connect from long distance. Out of bounds, Richmond takes possession. Here's Morant. It's in.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And so they get the victory here at home. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the